Courage and fear, two sides of the same coin. We crave courage, the unwavering spirit that propels us forward. Yet fear whispers doubts, urging us to retreat. It paints vivid pictures of what could go wrong, holding us captive in our comfort zones. But what if we dared to see these emotions not as adversaries but as dance partners? Imagine a dance floor where courage and fear move in tandem. Fear, with its cautious steps, keeps us grounded, reminding us of the stakes. Courage, bold and graceful, leads us through the uncertainty, pushing us beyond perceived limitations. This dance, my friends, is where life truly begins. It's where we discover our resilience, our strength, and our capacity for greatness. This is the dance of vulnerability. It's about showing up, even when we're terrified. It's about speaking our truth, even when our voice trembles. It's about taking that leap of faith, even when we can't see where we'll land. This dance is not for the faint of heart. It requires us to embrace discomfort, to acknowledge our fear, and to choose courage anyway. Because here's the secret. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's feeling the fear, acknowledging its presence, and choosing to dance with it. It's about recognizing that fear is a natural part of the human experience, a signal that we're about to step outside our comfort zone and into the realm of possibility. Vulnerability. It's a word that often evokes feelings of unease. We associate it with weakness, with exposing our soft underbellies to the world. But true vulnerability, the kind that fuels courage, is anything but weak. It's about showing up authentically, embracing our imperfections, and allowing ourselves to be seen, truly seen. Think of a tightrope walker. High above the ground, every step is a delicate balance between fear and courage. The fear is real, ever present. One wrong move could send them tumbling, yet they choose courage. They choose to trust themselves, to trust the rope beneath their feet, and to move forward one step at a time. In our own lives, vulnerability is the tightrope. It's the shaky bridge between where we are and where we want to be. It's the act of speaking our truth, even when our voice trembles. It's the willingness to love deeply, even when we risk getting hurt. It's the courage to pursue our dreams, even when faced with uncertainty and doubt. Each step we take on this tightrope requires a delicate dance between courage and fear. We acknowledge the fear, the very real possibility of falling, but we choose courage. We choose to trust ourselves, to trust the journey, and to keep moving forward, one vulnerable step at a time. Malala Yousafzai, a name synonymous with courage, a young girl who dared to challenge the status quo, to raise her voice for education, for equality, in the face of unimaginable adversity. Her story is a testament to the power of courage, a beacon of hope in a world often shrouded in fear. Imagine being a young girl, barely a teenager, living under the threat of violence simply for seeking an education. Imagine the fear, the constant worry for your safety and the safety of your loved ones. Yet, Malala chose courage. She chose to speak out, to fight for her right to learn, for the rights of all girls, knowing the risks involved. Her courage was not the absence of fear. It was a conscious choice to act despite it. It was the unwavering belief in the power of education, the unwavering hope for a better future, that fueled her actions. Malala's story reminds us that courage can bloom even in the most challenging circumstances. Her story is a powerful reminder that courage is not reserved for the extraordinary. It resides within each of us, waiting for the opportunity to blossom. It's in the everyday acts of defiance, in the moments we choose to stand up for what we believe in, even when our voice shakes. It's in the quiet acts of kindness, in the moments we choose to extend a hand to those in need, even when we're afraid. The world of entrepreneurship is often romanticized. We hear tales of overnight success, of groundbreaking ideas transforming industries. But behind every successful venture lies a story of courage, of countless hours spent wrestling with fear and uncertainty. Imagine the entrepreneur standing at the edge of a metaphorical cliff. In their hands, they hold their dream, their vision for a better future. The fear is palpable. The fear of failure, of financial ruin, of judgment from others. Yet they choose to leap. They choose to embrace the unknown, to trust their instincts, and to pour their heart and soul into their vision. The fear doesn't disappear. It morphs, transforms into fuel, propelling them forward. It becomes a constant reminder of what's at stake, a motivator to work harder, to push boundaries, to defy the odds. This is the paradox of fear. It can paralyze us, keep us trapped in our comfort zones. Or it can be harnessed, transformed into a powerful force for growth and innovation. The entrepreneur's journey is a testament to this truth. It's a reminder that fear is not the enemy. It's a natural part of the creative process, a sign that we're on the cusp of something extraordinary.